Welcome back. Today we're going to look into similar triangles. So like what we went through in the last video about congruent triangles, we know that they're congruent if they satisfy one of the four tests, as well as if both triangles are exactly the same shape and the same size. For similar triangles, there will be four tests, right? It will be somewhat similar, but it means something different, as well as the thing is with similar triangles is for two triangles to be similar, right? There's a few things that we need to know. Like congruent, it must be the same shape and the same size. For similar triangles, the shape should be identical, right? However, the size of that shape doesn't have to be the same, okay? That's the difference. Now, what we're looking for in a similar triangle is with its sides. Each side of that triangle must be proportioned to the other. So we're looking at proportion, we're looking at scale, right? So let's just write that down. So each triangle must be proportioned to the other. If you look back in year 8, when we did rates and ratios, scale basically means, well, if I look at a small bar of cherry ripe, if I want to scale it 5 times as big as it is now, right? That means I'm enlarging it. If I want to look at it smaller, I'm reducing it, right? We're talking about scale in this. And so, yeah. So like congruent triangles, there is a symbol for congruent triangles, which is basically 3 horizontal lines. For similar triangles, it's basically 3 vertical lines. Okay. And those 3 vertical lines basically mean is similar to. I'll just let that load. There you go. So that's how we denote whether a triangle is similar to the other. Let's look at some of the four tests. Comparing it to the congruent test, there'll be some that's exactly the same. As you can see, SSS is still there, but what it actually means in each test for similarity and congruent will be a little bit different. Okay, so similarity test, the first test is AAA, which we didn't see in congruency. Hopefully you don't get confused between the similarity test and the congruency test. So angle, it basically means that if 2 angles of one triangle are equal to the other triangle, right? To the other 2 angles of the other triangle, that means it satisfies the similarity test for AAA. Okay. For the second test, SSS, side, side, the meaning of this one is slightly different to the congruency test for SSS. In this case, it means, well, if 3 sides are proportional, okay, this word here, proportional, it's very important, okay? If 3 sides, each side of that triangle are proportional to the other triangle, that means it satisfies the test for SSS. For the third one, SAS, we see that in congruency, but it means something else. If the 2 sides are proportional to the 2 sides of the other triangle with its included angle being equal, okay? Here we're talking about proportionality, if you haven't realized that. Then last but not least, RHS, similar to the congruency, different meaning and similarity. The hypotenuse and the second side are proportional to the other triangle. So those are the tests, and that's what similar triangles are. I'll see you in the second part of this video. See ya. Bye.